Well, hi everybody. This is Roger in Kansas City, and here we are back in the South Pacific. This is Mururoa Atoll. Mururoa. M-U-R-U-R-O-A. It belongs to France and was the location of numerous nuclear tests from the 1960s through 1990s. And I think maybe they conjured something up, but there's something going on down here in Mururoa Atoll. Let's take a look at where it's located. It's on the Earth. That's a good start. It's down there in the South Pacific. There it is. And it's a very interesting island. A lot of fun things to look at on here. As I previously said, it's the property of France, and the French Foreign Legion guards it, and there's apparently a 12-mile exclusion zone around the island. Now, you know, that could be just to protect the nuclear weapons or some other things that may be on there. But let's just take a look at a few little pictures here. Here's a good one. It looks almost like, I was really surprised when I clicked on this because it looks just like a resort island. It's very nice. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. Let's go to the first enhancement that's coming up next. But before we go to the first enhancement, I just want to show you one thing. This must be an older picture of the atoll. We're going to be looking at this area first, and the first picture we'll be looking at will be this one. Let me make it bigger. But as you can see, there's a lot more development. I think that picture is probably from the 60s or 70s, the satellite one. But this is a more recent, I would say at least 90s or early 2000s. So let's go ahead and take a look at this picture on the next enhancement. Here is the first enhancement. I'll make it a little bigger. And let's just jump into this. There's little boats. Now, here we go. As you can see, there's some strange things. Like, stop here for a second. Who's that guy? And who are these guys over here? Look at that big thing on the building, that orange thing. They might have a big head with a square on it, with something on it. Okay, hang on to me. Alright, right here we have some large figures of some sort. Here's three big heads. Here's a man right here. He'd have to be in the, I guess, 20-foot range. Again, a lot of figures down here. Let me zoom in a little here. This guy here. Again, more strange figures. More strange figures. Let's go up here. Now, I'm not sure if these are real beings, which is the best term. I'm of the opinion they're not aliens like from outer space, but they're from here. But on the other hand, I could be wrong. You see a lot of guys over here prowling around. Again, there's more over here. What's that guy doing? That guy right there. There's two of them, three of them. Alright. Let me pull up for just a second. Let's go over here for a minute. Huh. There's on this tower, it looks like some large figures are connected to it somehow, for some reason. There's a guy over there. Again, more strange things. Something going on there. I am fairly certain this is just not waves hitting the beach up here, but these look like a row of ships on the shoreline. There's a good view of one right there. Okay, that's good for this first picture. Let's go to the next one. Oh, look at that. Is that a big guy there? Let's go to the next enhancement. Here's the other side of the island. We were just looking at over here at first, and there's that little boat dock we saw. Let's just take a look. Now, there's something strange going on. I say that a lot. We saw a lot of large figures over in this area, and they're a little blurry over there, but I focused on this area right here. Hang on just a second, let me get this set up. Let's hold that right there. Let's let this sink in a little bit. There's a lot of clustered large figures in this area. And first we see a little man here. Here's a guy holding this sign right here. Here's another large figure, kind of a figure leaning backwards, waving at us. Again, another person right there. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Take a closer look. Okay. Now these are intentionally, these pictures that is, are overexposed to blur all this, or to white all of this out. So this is what comes out after you get rid of all the overexposure. And see quite a few, looks like human vehicles down here. And this sign this guy's holding, I think you can make this out. It means something to somebody. There's a little guy, he's going, oh, over there. This guy here is waving at us. There's a guy there. Okay. I think these, again, these send a message to somebody, either from humans to whomever they're trying to contact, or from the people who have been contacted talking to their friends. Yeah, well. Okay, let's go to the last photo. This is an area we're going to look at last. I just wanted you to see it before I darkened it up to bring out the detail. So we'll be looking at the enhancement of this picture in the next photo. I had to darken this up to bring out some of the detail, but you'll see that this is not your ordinary French naval base. I'm sure you're all very familiar with your ordinary French naval bases. Okay, this one area of the beach has been intentionally protruded out towards the ocean, and I think this is an area that's like an entry for people entering from the ocean. Let me hold that right there. You can see a lot of strange shapes already. Figures. Here's a humanoid. Again, more humanoid figures. This is either some sort of large structure or a really large humanoid. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. We certainly see that guy there. He's probably in the 30-40 foot range easily. But then we have more figures, and you can see this kind of block-headed guy here, but it looks like a large group of individuals up to a point standing around. But I think I found the leader. Here he is, because he's kind of glowing. He has his friend standing around. I'm going to call him Smiley. And if I ever run into Smiley, I mean that with all due respect, sir, big giant man, or humanoid guy. But you can see here, here's a guy standing here. There's another little person, well, smaller than him, standing here, and some large humanoids flanking him on each side. I find this to be a really interesting picture. Right there. So, okay. This is a very interesting location. I showed you just a few highlights. A person could make an hour's worth of video on what I found so far. But I do believe that this area is, go back here, it may have been for nuclear testing, and maybe they conjured all these people up through nuclear testing. But the nuclear testing could also just be a front to keep people clear from this area because of these people, and they want to make sure it's really secure. I really didn't think the French Foreign Legion was still up and going. Seems they are. You go, guys. Alright. Well, anyway, I think that's all for this area. Thank you for watching, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.